What's up, everybody? It's Supersmallchibiwolf here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Star. So let's get into this. So this anime starts off with, Sheena, a girl named Sheena, swim towards a torii gate. After she gets there, she basically decides, well, this is it. It goes under the water, discovers some type of a star with a face named Mr. Maru. I don't know, something like that. And man, in my opinion, I'll be real, I have not heard of this anime from no one. And I just was like, you know what? This looks like it's going to be funny, just like a Lucky Star was, or maybe something similar to School Live. So I gave it a shot. I didn't see no reviews, nothing. I wanted to go into this with clear stuff, and that's what I did. So, man, this anime, in my opinion, like, yeah, I've been reviewing animes here and there, series after series, and I could say, and I'll get more into this, this one is one that just did not get it. Like, I would say, for example, when it comes to the characters, for me, the characters were interesting, Oh yeah, by the way, let me just say this real quick. When it comes to the fight scenes were okay, It was not a lot, but they were okay. And also the music was okay as well. But I want to say, oh man, how it looked, like the looks of it, I would say it could have been way better, man. I don't know what the production team of this was thinking. Like, they could have done way better out of all. From writing to how it looked, character development, and keeping it interesting. Now, moving on from all that, let's talk about the actual characters itself. In my opinion, characters, they were nice, some of them, and in some ways, some more interesting. For example, I was interested in Hoshimaru. I think that's how they describe it. I heard this is pronounced different way, but in this anime it's pronounced Hoshimaru. I hear that's the bad way. I forgot how it's the correct way to say it, so I apologize. I'll just go with that one because that's the one I remember. So sorry. Moving on from that. So, the characters, in my opinion, they were okay, man. Nothing like crazy, nothing like wow. Now I would say, for example, some were shit. I'm going to be real, okay. Sheena, in my opinion, she was just like a normal, nice girl. I enjoyed how her and Hoshimaru they interact with each other. For example, she would go on him and ride him as like Silver Surfer rides Silver Surfer's board. Now the reason I make that comparison is because both what the hell is this girl's name? Yeah, both Sheena and Silver Surfer has objects that they go on and they could fly with. Now that's the only reason. In my opinion, that was interesting, man. I would say that was one thing that got me into it. I was like, okay, and then she's flying around. Next character I would say is Akira. She was nice, but she was more of a soft-spoken person, more like a little bit quiet here and there, and also will go through some nasty stuff. This one was probably the one that would make people more uncomfortable watching, and the character that really got the really got the bad, and dude, it was just, this character just suffered, let's just say. Now also Akira was a little bit crazy in a way, but yeah, Aki Honda, man, she was easy way to say it is she's just an asshole, towards Hikawa, even going as far as to test tube. Let's just say that. Use your imagination. And yeah, man, if this anime had any amazing moment, I would say it was when Aki Honda finally got what she deserved. Now, I won't spoil it. Let's just say it is satisfying, you know, to see what happens to her. And it's not like just the obvious, like, wow, it's just a good scene. And I'm going to leave it like that if you are interested in watching this. But moving on from that, now let me say this. By the way, I'll say this is not the best anime I've watched, and I'll talk about that more a little bit more towards the end. I was hoping for this anime to be amazing. I was hoping for it to surprise me. I was hoping for it to be something like, oh wow, dude, this was pretty nice. At least something similar to how I felt with like I know school life. You know, well, school life was amazing. You know, don't get me wrong. Okay, let's just switch that up to what was it? Lucky Star. You know, so I wanted it to make me feel like Lucky Star did, but sadly it didn't. You know. Now, my main is I don't know. I'm just gonna make one randomly up. Shit. Okay. Good. Great. Amazing. And yeah, in my opinion, I would say this anime goes around. It was okay. I wouldn't say it's complete shit because it did give me interest here and there. Some episodes did keep me interested, and in my opinion, if someone's gonna keep you interested, and if you're gonna like more scenes than just like five, you know, and it is something that you would say is, you know what, it's not complete shit. You know what I mean? Not completely. So that's how I would say it. It's a okay anime. You know, I wouldn't say it's one that's a must watch. You know, for example, if I was bored one day, I would rewatch an episode, maybe randomly, but I most likely will watch a episode from Lucky Star before I think about this. But that's just me. I don't understand how many how companies, you know, can have interesting ideas, create something like Lucky Star and create something like Shadow Star. You gotta, you know, Lucky Star, Shadow Star, still similar. So sorry about that. And then it's like, what happened? What happened? You know, like they had an interesting idea. Like they had everything. Then they put it into shit, and then it becomes what it is now. Oh man. So my final opinion is I don't recommend this anime. If you truly are into anime or want to get into anime, please don't watch this. You know, there's other animes such as you know, I know if you're a beginner, just start simple. Lucky Star, School Live. School Live's a horror one. Lucky Star is a comedy. You know, and you know those two. You know, this one is more of, you know, if you have just a lot of time to waste or spend, if you have like a week off work or school, then okay, go for it. It's only 13 episodes, and yeah, man. In my opinion, when it comes to this anime, I would say School Live and Lucky Star did their character development, story, music, and made more sense than this Shadow Star anime. And that was disappointing because I truly did think it was going to be better than what it was. Now, with that being that, my recommendations, I would recommend watching School Live and Lucky Stars just to have a better look at what I thought it should have been similar to. Now, I'm a little bit maddish because I did have faith in this anime. Dude, I put it down 2 animes ago. The two last animes I reviewed, that's when I found out about this anime. And you could say I was a little bit hyped, you know? So, with that being that, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah, until next time, man. Peace.